teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Pittsburg Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So the Pitt Panthers offense comes on the field first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Panthers come to the line in a hurry up. To the air, it's Holstein. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Catch made in space. Look out. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Pitt getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Oh, he breaks free, still going. He's in the clear. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He lets it rip. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made after a short return, and the pick ends that threat.
And this just goes to show you, everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
So Arkansas's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Give it to the back again. And the Razorbacks pick up enough yardage to get a first down. That's a gutsy call by this coach at this stage of the game in this field position, but it works.
Yeah, they roll the dice here early in the game, and it works out because if they don't convert there, boy, the opposing offense starts in great field position.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option, being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. The Razorbacks will come to the line to run the hurry on it.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Tackle, but first down.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they have had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy's showing what he can do.
And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And the Razorbacks looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And they're just able to get him down at the 1. So close. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on second goal. Now it's third and goal for the offense.
He's got it right near the end zone. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
To the air, it's Green. On the move now. Touchdown, Razorbacks, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure for it, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on them. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Play action here on first down. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And it works. The first down to the 35. The Panthers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Grab near the sticks, it's Johnson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Hit getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Hit now operating in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Turns it loose downfield. Touchdown, Panthers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Running back with the football. He's finding some room at the 45. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He gets loose. And here he goes. Carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. The Razorbacks come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Solid first down gain, sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here's the handoff. Jukes to get free. They'll tackle him out across the 20. The Panthers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Looking to pass. It's Holstein. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So Arkansas has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The 25 at second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? They'll look to throw it here on second down. And this time it's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Play action fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
Now the offense trying to go play action there, but how about the big man in the middle? This defensive tackle showing that he's athletic as well. Gets to the quarterback, comes up with a big sack.
The Panthers will line up to boot it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be brought down. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover. Does a good job of being physical and making that play.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Back to pass. It's Green. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And the Razorbacks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout where they check it out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hicks. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Wideout's now +2. Dropping back. It's Holstein. With the catch, it's Williams. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Pop over the middle. It's Johnson. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. The Panthers looking to run some tempo here. In the red area, it's Goff. Brings her in the end zone. Can be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. And right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Hicks. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. The defense make adjustments. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They bring him down after a short gain there. No huddle now for the offense. Inside give now from the shotgun. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Oh, he makes the catch. It's a nice gain. He moved the football up to the 27.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
2nd down after the incompletion. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness. The Panthers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it again. It's an out route. The catch made. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Motion now from the tight end. 2nd down. Looking to throw it. Bringing pressure. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Quarterback keeps the football. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning. Dropping back, it's Green. It's a quick grab. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Razorbacks looking to cash in this red zone trip. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the grab on the move. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hicks. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. To throw, it's Holstein. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. That completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's going to take off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass ball is incomplete. And the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Panthers will kick this away to begin the second half. The turn begins inside the 10. When he's got some space here. Heads out of bounds at the 33 after a decent return. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum in the defense and make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Back to throw. It's Green. Defense is coming after him. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a first down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
New set of downs after that completion. Escapes the pocket. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a forward tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Holstein. Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On first down, it's play action. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Gets a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And the Razorbacks come up to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back to throw. It's Green. Caught in the flat by the running back. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Can he get there on the ground? And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Razorbacks have 1st and 10 here. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Nobody can bring him down. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Play action here on 1st down. Caught quickly.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
To throw, it's Holstein. Hit just as he throws the ball. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And a runner brought down after just a short gain. The Panthers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. He's got room to run. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. 2nd down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. That's caught. It's Lee. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out. It's Green. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Razorbacks. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Panthers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Grab near the sticks. It's Lee. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not a long return, but the important thing that Pitt wipes out his scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. It's a run. Running back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to throw. It's Green. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The offense stays on the field. We're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So it's Arkansas in front. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And the Razorbacks are looking to keep this drive going. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On the ground, it's Green. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Let's go. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. We'll try to run it with the option. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Second down play coming up. Let's go. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The Razorbacks line it up with 1st and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty.
False start offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Arkansas. This offense cannot be stopped. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hicks. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a 1st down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. Caught behind the line. It's Lee. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Pitt. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, you can tell with this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Automatic on the PAT. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Working clock with the ground game. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
quarterback. Pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Scanning the field. It's Green. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. What a catch! They've got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
And they'll give it to the back. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
To throw, it's Green. Catch made on the out route. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. A draw to the back. Tackle made after just a short gain. Now it's second down here. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Looking for a late, deep throw. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Stouts a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.